Why don't you run down for us what you mean by the psychic lawyer? Because that has implications, legal implications. I know we discussed last time, but why don't you run down for our audience why the title psychic lawyer?
What's funny about this is I was in New York City at a conference, and I was there in my capacity as a psychic medium. And somebody from the media said, you're a psychic and a lawyer? And so I was getting ready to go on. They go, and this is Mark Anthony, the psychic lawyer.
Oh, that's funny.
And my publicist said, Mark, this is good. Let's go with this. So I went ahead and decided to get it copyrighted because, yes, I am a psychic medium as well as an attorney. What I don't do is people are always contacting me, said, do you use your psychic abilities to solve, to win cases? And it's actually quite a bit more complex than that. I'm putting all of my focus now into my work as a psychic medium, meaning I connect people with their loved ones in spirit. I have assisted and will continue to do so law enforcement in helping crack cold cases. And certainly throughout my legal career, my abilities have been part of my skill set. But, people think that being a psychic is this fluffy, buffy thing where we're running around slinging granola at people, and that being a lawyer is, when it gets dark, as we come out of our crypt to suck the blood out of everybody. And we have to realize that psychics, we're people, all right? And we have the same foibles and ups and downs as everybody else. It's just that we have insights and abilities that may be a little bit different. And for the most part, most attorneys are actually pretty decent people. Now, there certainly are the rotten apples in that barrel, but my job in both capacities is to help people, and also to do that through the utilization of evidence. As an attorney, certainly you have to have evidence to substantiate your case. And as an evidential medium, when I'm doing a reading for somebody, I have to produce information, verifiable pieces of evidence transmitted to me from a spirit to guarantee the authenticity and sincerity of the contact with the other side.
Yeah, I definitely understand that all lawyers are terrible. I mean, heck, my dad was a lawyer. I can't come down on it too much. But so
can I just say that origin thing has the same sort of energy as like in the first Spider-Man movie when the announcer at the wrestling thing just makes up the name Spider-Man on the fly.
Oh, right, yeah, totally.
Same scenario.
That was Bruce Campbell. Didn't he do like Army of Darkness? He had the cameo, and he goes, the human spider. He goes, that stinks.
That sucks. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. The Sam Raimi one.
And then a couple of years ago, it was about 2 years ago, I've been on several shows because I also have a background in history, archaeology, philosophy, theology. I was supposed to be a Catholic priest. I was raised in a Catholic family, although my parents were both mediums. They had these abilities. And it's not unusual for a medium to be drawn toward a spiritual life. But I decided for various reasons that was too constricting and filled with rules. So I ended up in law. Anyway, but I was on a program and I was discussing archaeology and history. And I also had started the Psychic Explorer tours because I've been in mystical and spiritual sites around the world. That's what I do. And I'd taken a group of people into the Yucatan to study Mayan spirituality. And a media outlet said, wow, this is Mark Anthony, the psychic Indiana Jones. And, I've been called a lot of things, but that's the one I really liked. I mean, I thought that
Unfortunately, you can't trademark that one.
Yeah.
That one I didn't have a problem with. But that's been a big focus of my work is to explore mysticism, spirituality, paranormal phenomenon around the world. And I think that it's important that we see where we've come from in a spiritual sense, where we are, and how we can apply the scientific method to objectively observing and understanding this so that nothing is hocus pocus. I mean, both of you, I know that you have backgrounds, certainly very, very extensive, incredible backgrounds in paranormal research and phenomenon. And there is a logical explanation for everything. And sometimes that logical explanation involves things beyond our five physical senses. So I think it's important for us to bring an element of credibility to this field.